Hello and welcome, DJ Vic Vapor with you. Welcome to Bitwig Studio 2. This is the first impression walkthrough, and today is February 9th. So we're going to take a look at this bad boy before it's released. So this is the screen you're presented with when you first open it up. Then it goes through depending on how many plugins you have installed on your computer, it goes through a little bit of a scan process there. And once that's completed, it gives you a list of any current projects that it searches and finds for you. So here's older projects from the original Bitwig 1, stuff that I had in my library there. So I could select one of those and open them up, or I could select new file, and it's got my projects, which is a little bit longer list. I think this one right here, this recent one's maybe the last, 3, 6, 8 that you've had open. And here's a complete list of everything you've got. Here's some templates, and then you've got, if you've downloaded any demos, or if you want to download demos, it looks like you can go in here and download those and get an idea of what's going on with any of the demo packs. And you can select new file, or new project, or open file. And we're under user, we're on settings right here. Looks like it's going to give us our screen choices and scaling. Some of the different peak RMS, transport capability, everything looks good there. Then we've got behavior. You've got template behaviors, your shortcuts and stuff like that. Automatic audio rendering, things like that. You got your different cache and bit depth. Everything looks like pretty much like the way I like it. Defaults, track volume -10. Kind of like mine at -6. So let's bring that guy up to 6. Alright, and then audio. Oh, let me go back here for a second. New project, last project, so it's all the same. Audio. Driver models, core audio, input, nothing currently. And I'm outputting to my Soundflower for the video screen capture software. Sample rate, buffer size 256, recording offset. Yeah, everything looks like it's keeping it the same as I've had it. Then you've got your different presets here, quantization, stuff like that. Controllers. I've got a Mark II APC 40 Mark II, and I've got a keyboard, but it's not currently hooked up. Synchronization, that's your MIDI clock. MIDI sync, locations, all your different locations. Plugins, and then your shortcuts. Packages, anything you want to download or update. Partner packages, you've got Essentials, Partner, Extended. For first impression, I do like the organization of how well the screen is available to us now. So we've got our different web pages, my beta help group if I want to talk to them, side chaining, different tutorials. Anyhow, first impression of the overall opening screen is pretty sweet. Let's just select new project and we'll find out what's going on up here. So there's our first look at this guy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the screen. So what I like about this is these guys right here. This category is really sweet. So you can have it. If I want to select Bitwig, then I can just go here, and it's going to give me all the different categories of different internal Bitwig stuff. Analysis, audio effects, containers. That's really sweet. It's a good change. Delay, reverb. All right, cool. Then we've got this guy, which is presets. you've got your samples, multi-samples, music, and then clips, which is nice. Now you can audition MIDI clips. So essentially I click on this guy, it's going to give me the MIDI pattern right here, and if I want to hear it, it looks like they've given us quite a bit. So this is definitely new and unique like this. It's going to be a lot of fun to work with. You can bring in different MIDI patterns and rearrange them. Cool. Good stuff. And then you've got your computer right here, so pretty sweet stuff. All right, so what do we want to do? Let's look at some of the other menu stuff going on over here now. So everything kind of looks grayed out like it's not happening, but when you hit the actual buttons, they turn red. So File gives us a new file box over here that we didn't used to have. It's going to give us quick access to different things. Collect and save, save as, save template, close, export, audio, export video, show dashboard. And then here's where your settings are. It's going to go back to the settings screen that we were looking at earlier. What else is under File here? Quit. So that's pretty cool. And then you've got Play, which isn't play like starting the playhead, but play as in how you want things to play. Automation right, latch, touch right. You want it to overdub. Automation right, overdub. So here's all your different in your groove. Under Play, here's the basically the menu or the settings for play functionalities, not so much playhead going forward. So then of course that's going to be play, stop, record, automation right. What does this guy show? Arrange your timeline, show clip. And then we've got our, let me show you something I noticed. Might have to get a loop in here to do some of this. So let's just drag this MIDI loop in. And it's going to bring up that sampler that goes along with it. Let's get rid of this. And we don't need the inspector. Okay, so I'll hit play for that. And let me loop it. Loop right here. But now you've got your CPU load or CPU meter right here. If you double click this guy, you've got the DSP performance graph which comes up, which is pretty sweet right here. So you can kind of see where you're at and how you're performing as far as where your project's at and if you're pushing your CPU too much. And you've got your tempo, signature, tracking, metronome, loop, punch in, punch out. This is add, so you can add an instrument track, add an audio track, add effect, add group, add scene from playing clips, so pretty cool. Edit, so undo, redo, cut, loop, paste. So basic editing right there, undo, redo, duplicate region. Must have to have it selected. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice to be able to just go over here and click it, select, click, duplicate. So instead of alt dragging, it's a pretty good workflow feature. And then you've got delete. So what else do we have here? Editing tools. We have this here is a notifications feature. So if you have that on or off, if there's specific notifications Bitwig wants to send to you about anything announcements or anything like that. You can get notifications up here. I'm not sure exactly what kind of notifications. It wasn't clear on that, but it's a new feature, a notifications feature. And this is full screen or minimize. Minimize, and then that's the close button. Here is your tab button right here. You can retitle, close out, clips. Then you've got this guy for your different tools. Pointer tool, time selection, pen tool, eraser tool, knife tool. What else looks different? You can see the actual sampler looks different itself. It doesn't have certain features it used to have, because now when you click on this, you've got your macro knobs that are already preset for that sound. And then you've got this little deal here that's going to allow us to add our modulators. But that'll be covered in another tutorial. This is just kind of a first overview look. So we've got track. So now you can go rename, activate, deactivate, and you can group from here. You can ungroup, enter, exit, convert to audio, convert to hybrid, convert to instrument if that's applicable, exit, group, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And that changes depending on what you're on. For instance, if I go back here and I open the sampler up and I grab a modulator, that'll become a modulator button. Well, yeah, there it is. I had to activate it. So now you've got modulator, activate, deactivate. So it's just workflow changes that are really, really sweet. All right, so what else can we see on the front screen? Still got our menu for events, grid, snap, automatic. So it looks a little different, but basically the same features there. So what do we got here? Mappings, studio in and out, monitor, speaker setup. And then you've got your project information if you want to save your project with metadata and notes and things like that if you're sharing it with other producers. And then our basic menu that we've already discussed. So I think we've done a pretty good first look overview here. I mean, still have our mix, edit. None of that's really left us too much. And then you still have the inspector that'll come up with pretty much the same settings. You've got a track and clip view now. So you can hit clip and see the clip and work with editing the clip, or you can go back to track and then edit and work with the track. So that's kind of a new addition for us right there. And of course you can still collapse and keyboard and all that stuff right here. Just everything's basically still there. They just might have moved things here for a couple different areas, but nothing that's too not too easy to figure out, especially if you've already been working in Bitwig. So pretty cool, pretty good stuff. Let's move on to another tutorial. Now that we've taken a general look at what we've got going on here, and let's dig a little deeper into some of the new audio effects and modulators and all that fun stuff. So, all right, we'll see you in the next tutorial. Peace.